Hello. Hello, hello. Hey, Teddy. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome to our live. Hello. Hi, welcome. Happy Sunday. Hello, welcome to our Happy Gut Tribe Live. Excited to be here and talk about your gut health. We are waiting for our Nicole. And if you are new, I'm so excited to have you. I'm Julia Loggins, a gut coach and colon therapist of 40 years. I have a clinic in Santa Barbara, California. My specialty is helping you heal your inflamed gut. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. And I'm so excited to get your questions hello, Happy Heart. Hello, Seraphim. Happy Sunday to you, Lev. Happy Sunday to everyone. Wonderful to have you here. I hope everyone is doing okay. There is a lot going on in the world. I meant to have my biofeedback card right in front of me when I was doing this live call, but I will be talking about that because I want to talk about how we can release the stress that is just all around us out of our body. There's nothing we can do about changing world events. All we can do is just to keep discharging it so it doesn't take us apart. Hello, Derek. So great to have everyone here. I'm happy to hear your questions. If you've never been here before, I'm so happy to see you. Hello, Debeska. If you haven't been to our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page, please check it out. Lots of wonderful information over there. Hello, Arej. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday to everybody. And I'm hoping that you have had some self-care for a little bit of time for the weekend, if not all of Sunday. I've been in the clinic, but I have made sure that I'm doing some self-care as well. Hello, Sever Forever. Nice to see you. Nice to see. It's always fun and exciting to see new faces. And I know that Nicole is on the East Coast where they are having so much snow. We've actually had some sun today in California. So much different weather than the rest of you are having. If anybody is dealing with snow, I had a consult yesterday with a beautiful couple in Missouri, and they were dealing with so much snow. Nicole, I was just saying that I had a consult with a lovely couple in Missouri yesterday who were dealing with so much snow, just like you are. Hello, Interest Life. Hello, Stephen. Nicole, thank you for jumping in. I hope you're all cozied up and warm. Hello from snowy New York. Hello, Leandra. Hello, Rooted Travel. Wonderful to see all of you here. Welcome, welcome to our Happy Gut Tribe. If you have any questions, please leave them here. You can send them to me in a direct message, or of course, you can sign up for a gut consult at the link in my bio. And I'm just so excited to see everybody here. The roads are icy dangerous. Yeah. I'm hoping everybody, thank you for my, so sweet. Thank you, Arej, for my gift badge. So many big hugs to you. I hope everybody is being careful and just doing whatever you can for self-care today, wherever you are in the country. So much snow and storms on the East Coast, just all over the Midwest. Hello, Chris. Hello, Dolly Bright. Hello, user 45. If you have just jumped on, I've got my Nicole, who is a gut coach as well as life coach and expert in kidney and gut health. How did you like? Oh, how did I like your photos? Oh, they look very snowy. Oh my gosh. And I won't send mine, although my I think I posted some yesterday. We're definitely not having your weather. Hello, user 90. Thank you for liking the live. We're definitely having very different weather. I wish I could put all of you on a boat, or a plane or a train or anything out to California to just give you a little bit of sun. Thank you so much for liking the live, and just thank you all for being here. Um, and and thank you for just participating in this whole experience. And um, and also, let's see here. Uh, Nicole, if you have any thoughts, any questions, hello, RK. So nice to see you. And if you're new, please throw out any thoughts you might have. Hold on one second. I'm just going to, there we go. There we go. I'm just going to so nice to see you. And if there's anything that you'd like to add, any questions that you'd like to send, please send them on. Happy to see you. Hold on one second. I'm going to do one more thing. There we go. Okie doke. Hello, Molly. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody. Nicole, I'm just wondering, how are you all keeping? Thank you, Nicole, for jumping back in. How are you all doing back there? Are you staying warm? Molly, how are you doing? Are you able to stay warm? I'm hoping that is true for you. Thank you for liking the live. Um, I'm hoping, hello, lipstick addict. Nice to see you. I should be one. I need more than one, two. I need more than two colors of lipsticks. Hello, Infinity. Nice to see you. Hello, Ajna. You're staying warm and lots of cooking. Yeah, I think that's just how it needs to be. Staying warm and lots of cooking, staying cozy. I hope. I hope everybody on the East Coast is just staying warm and safe. Your son is in New York and you're in Ireland. Oh, wow. So, Molly, are you Irish? And is your son, did he become a expatriate here in America? It's funny, my husband was actually looking up how you can move from California to Ireland. Lots of people thinking about that these days. And actually, it's not too hard for anybody who's thinking about it. But maybe a little bit cold for us. So, Molly, are you Irish? Tell us about it. We'd love to meet you. We'd love to know how you are. And hello, Jay. Nice to see you as well. Please share, everybody, where you are. If there's anything special that Nicole and I can help you with, any questions that we can answer. I've dropped a post yesterday about really the four most important steps to healing diverticulitis. We can talk about that. Yes, your son has a green card and his Brazilian fiance. Oh, that sounds very spicy. You are Irish from Cork. Oh, welcome, welcome. So nice to have you. And your son's on a green card. Oh, so special. Hello from Scotland, Sherry. Thank you guys for staying up so late. It's late where you are. And thank you for being here with all of us and with Nicole and I. I'm going to introduce ourselves again. I'm Julia Loggins, a gut coach and colon therapist of over 40 years. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. It's midnight where you are. Yep, it's late. Thank you for being here. I have a clinic in Santa Barbara, California. I'm joined by my ride or die, Nicole, who is all bundled up on the East Coast and and has is staying warm, is cooking, is doing all those things that you need to do to be warm. Thank you for liking the live. Oh my gosh, thank you. And thank you for everybody for being here. It's just so lovely to have you. And that I'm hoping Nicole will let Nicole, you'll let me know if when lighting changes, maybe it won't change dramatically today since we don't have much sun. That will make the light better and I won't disappear from you. Hello, Kev. And today I'm actually drinking raspberry. Thank you, love. I'm drinking white raspberry tea. It's a little bit of a change. I haven't had it for a while. I love white raspberry. I found organic white raspberry tea. White tea and green tea are completely alkaline. As you all know, we want to avoid the battery acid of coffee. The caffeine isn't the issue. The issue is the battery acid. You can drink low acid coffee, or you can just go to alkaline herbal tea or alkaline green tea or white tea. I like I like both green and white tea. Mm. Um, Hello, AB11. Nice to see you. Hello, Shelley. Nice to have you. Welcome, welcome. Uh, Welcome, welcome. It's so nice to see all of you here. And if you have any questions, anything that specifically you'd like Nicole and I to address, Nicole is really an expert not only on the gut, but on kidney issues. One of the things you're drinking your ginger, mint, and cardamom tea. That sounds very yummy. Three of my favorite things, ginger, mint, and cardamom. My husband was talking last night about about chai tea, which I was telling him I avoid because not just because it's black tea, but because there's black pepper in it, even though it's so yummy. So, Kev, you just went into remission from vasculitis after 13 years. Diet is key. Absolutely. Do you have my diverticulitis diet? If not, send me a DM and I'll get it to you. It is really an anti-inflammatory diet. So it really is can work for anyone who would just like to reduce inflammation in their body for any reason. Arej is saying that chai is too spicy. Yep, it's spicy. It's yummy, but it's very spicy. So Kev, if you don't have my diverticulitis diet, send me a DM and I'll get it to you. Hello, DLP. Nice to have you. So, it's a big deal to go into remission after 13 years. What did you do to get there? If you'd like to share any of that with us, we would love to hear. We'd love to hear how you did it, how you're doing now. If there's any issues left, please let us know, or you can always send those to me in a DM. We'd be happy to hear that. I want to also just make sure that everyone is really taking good care of themselves. There's a lot going on in the world, and the most what we can do is to do as much stress release as we can, so that we're not empathetically taking what we're feeling, what we're seeing, what we're experiencing into our body. We want to make sure that we're protecting ourselves and that we're just doing our deep breathing. We're doing time alone. We're doing time with friends. We are completely just resting and renewing, especially on a Sunday. Hello, Lynn's84. Nice to see you. Hello, Jojo Jones. That we're doing restorative actions today because restorative actions, you deserve that. And I want you to feel that no matter what is happening in the world, you deserve to feel whole, healthy, and joyful. And that um, just because other people are in pain doesn't mean you can be empathetic to it, and you can do whatever it is that you can do to take care of the people in your family, in your community, whatever right actions appeal to you. And as long as you can keep yourself as safe as you can, but to make sure that you're just really, really moving the stress. So Shelley's dealing with constipation. I think we talked a little about that. Because I think you're about to start my happy gut cleanse, and I'm about to drop a video about gut cleanse tonight. If any of you are new here, I'm really excited to introduce you to my number one product, my Happy Gut Cleanse. It is a safe, natural colon cleanse and colon balancer that can help you go to the bathroom every single day, empty fully, without embarrassing trips to the bathroom, without bloat, without cramps, and it is non-habit forming. So for Kev, an anti-inflammatory diet, low dose, worked for you. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. It must feel like such a victory to be in remission. You know, when you hear those words from your doctor or your health practitioner, it's just such a relief to feel like, yes, I did it, especially after 13 years. That's quite an accomplishment. So congratulations. I'm thrilled that your anti-inflammatory diet is working. You can check out my diverticulitis diet and see if there's anything on it that my diet usually goes farther than anything else out there. Um, oh, yes. Nicole is asking if you're off of the med, or if that is part of your continuing to be in remission. Hello, AB111. Nice to have you all. Nice to have you here. Mm. Hello, Kak Aida. Nice to have you here as well. Welcome to everybody. So happy to have you here on our live call. If you are new and you haven't seen our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page, please check it out. Nicole, I had a wonderful tribute to you from a consult client that I had yesterday. Hello, Miriam. So nice to see you again. Nicole, a wonderful tribute to you from a consult client I had last night who was loving our Happy Gut Tribe page and writing down all of your suggestions for products. And they were at the grocery store today. So very happy to have all of your suggestions. Hello, Manny. Miriam, how are you doing? Thank you for dropping in. And you're off the medication, Kev. Oh, congratulations. That makes Nicole and I so happy. Congratulations. That's really a true victory. You started seeing functional, you're waiting on GI map stool results. Okay. You know, one thing that I want to share is that for anybody who is dealing with a stomach issue, whether it's pain, bloat, especially if it's stomach pain, any GERD or gastritis symptoms, please make sure your doctor checks you for H. pylori. I actually have a client and her presenting symptom, Nicole, you won't believe this. She had a terrible stomach issues for the last 2 years and a cough that just wouldn't go away, coming out of her chest, but her lungs were fine. I kept asking her to please beg her doctor to check her for H. pylori. Over all this time, nobody ever checked, and she's just been suffering and struggling. Finally, got checked positive for H. pylori, and 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 has all the symptoms, except that really one of the presenting symptoms is this sort of cough that seemed to be a chest cough, but it actually was just coming from inflammation in the stomach that was just creating inflammation in the whole upper torso. So, and an alternative, sure, happy to tell you. Check out my Happy Gut Soothe. It is, you'll find it over on my website, which you'll find a link in the bio for, Cleansing for Energy. Happy Gut Soothe is an incredible alternative. It is made of aloe and marshmallow and slippery elm and DGL, which is a form of licorice. You can take it before meals and especially before bed. Nicole loves that product. I think I just sent her another bottle of it, and it's amazing. So check it out. What's the best thing? I mean, you could get parasite testing, but what I do and what most of my clients do is they do my Bugs Be Gone cleanse, and you'll find that on my website. Arej, is it okay to keep the hard fat after making bone broth collagen and use it? Sure, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. I mean, that's sort of what our great grandparents and great grandparents did, is they kind of used the hard fat from whatever else they were cooking. The functional medicine believes you have an overgrowth of candida, I'm imagining. That would be my if you have excessive gas, that would be my guess. Bacteria, right? But I'm sure they're going to identify what type of bacteria. And if you and you're welcome to let me know what those results are if we do a consult call, and I might have some other suggestions, but hopefully they're going to hone in on it, and 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 that will help you out with the gas. There's so many things that cause that. Bacteria, absolutely. but glad you're getting a handle on it. Hello, Sam, and all my friends at Pangea. As you all know, because I talk about it all the time, Pangea is my favorite coffee company. They sell a mold-free, allergy-free, low-acid coffee that's really delicious. One of Nicole's favorites too. You'll find it on my page and our Happy Gut Tribe page. What's the Happy Gut Soothe? It is the product. You'll find it on my website. Um, You'll find the product description and the reviews. I'm as you all know, like I'm always so happy when people get amazing results with my formulas and my products. And this one I've really wanted for years, something that would be helpful with gastritis, GERD, ulcers, that would just help heal the stomach lining and also because one thing that PPIs don't do is actually heal the stomach lining. My job is to not just come up with a band-aid, to actually deal with the root cause, to actually heal the stomach lining so that you can move on to taking a digestive enzyme so that you don't have to have burping and acid reflux at night and all the issues that having constant gastritis cause, because after all, it is not good for our stomach lining to be in that kind of distress. Also, it makes us really vulnerable to bugs, bacteria, and parasites. How do we get bacteria like Miriam is dealing with? From not having enough hydrochloric acid in our stomach. Thank you so much, Nicole. I'm so glad that you love it. So Miriam, the root cause of getting bacteria that causes us gas is just not having had enough hydrochloric acid in the stomach that would destroy whatever nasty critter was trying to get down the hatch. When it was, in the very beginning, but that door was open because there wasn't enough hydrochloric acid. So whatever bacteria it is, and there are a whole variety of them, of course, they do different things, but gas is super common. Candida is one of them. It could be there's a whole list of them. And I'm sure that the stool test you're doing is going to nail it. Hello, Ocean Breeze. Nice to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everybody. Hello and good night. Ocean Breeze, where are you? Are you somewhere by the ocean? Mm, I am. I am moderate. My house is by the ocean. My clinic is about 10 minutes from the ocean, but pretty close. If any of you are interested in a beautiful vacation, come to California, come to Santa Barbara, and I'd love to see you in my clinic. I love it when my clients visit. Of course, I see people here every day from Santa Barbara and LA and north of here, but it's really fun to have my Happy Gut Tribe show up as well. Hello, Evadne Johnson. Nice to see you. So, no, your friend, are you not near an ocean? Do you just love the ocean breeze? I get that. So let us know where you are, what your name is, what you're dealing with. We'd love to meet you. Um, and Nicole, now that I know that you're all cozied up because it's freezing where you are, what are you eating these days? Are you making stews, soups? What are you doing that's warming and soothing? Last night I roasted a loup de mer fish that was oh, you're from Guyana. Oh, so nice to have you. Welcome. It's wonderful to have international friends. So nice to have you. I roasted a loup de mer, which is on the grill with lemon inside it. It was amazing. Loup de mer is a really flaky white fish. It's probably one of my favorite fishes. I think it is surpassing salmon at this moment. I don't have it a lot. It's expensive, but it was a treat. Oh my gosh. What do I recommend to eat for breakfast? You eat eggs every day. Um, I have a protein shake. I have my protein powder with water and I throw my supplements into it. Um, but it really depends if you like to eat something solid. I've never been a big breakfast eater, but I want some protein. Um, I like to start the day with protein. Shelley, I'm glad that you're doing it as well. A protein shake is a good alternative to eggs. Um, if you like a big breakfast, you might have half of whatever you had for dinner. I know that some people like big breakfasts. Do you like a big breakfast? Do you like to start your day with something? You could do goat yogurt with bananas or applesauce in it. You could do goat kefir. Those are also good choices. You can do, hey, cutie pie, you can add goat cheese to your eggs. You made a stew. Oh my gosh, Nicole, that sounds so yummy. Was it a beef stew, a turkey stew, a lamb stew? I am going to, tonight I think is lamb chops, but tomorrow I'm going to make a turkey thigh stew. You've always have scrambled eggs and avocados on the side with a squeeze of lemon. Yeah, that sounds so delicious. And eggs and avocados are a great combination. Um, Miriam, I'm not quite sure what that question means. Maybe you could rephrase it, or maybe Nicole could help me. Sourdough toast and eggs and avocado, okay? Nope. It's only not okay because most sourdough bread is made of wheat. And I also don't want you to combine carbohydrates and proteins. So the egg and the avocado part is good. Just leave out the sourdough bread. Hello, Claudio. Ciao from wherever you are. Where are you? Are you in pizza and pasta is what you had? Okie doke. So do you have gut issues? Because if you did, we need to talk about what you're eating. And I'd love to have to talk to you about what you're eating. So do you have gut issues? You're in Italy, and of course you are. That's what I thought. Yesterday was chicken with pesto made with lemon. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. So Claudio, thank you for the gift. So Claudio, tell me what's happening with your gut. Um, and hello from Italy. Yes, I suspected that's where you were. So tell us what's happening with your gut and how Nicole and I may be of service. We would love to talk to you about what's happening with your gut. One thing I will say about the food in Italy, it is so nice and clean. My clients have so much of an easier time eating wheat in Italy than they do in America. It's a completely different type of wheat. Not that people who have gut issues should be eating a lot of wheat. It still can be inflammatory, but it's still so different than we have in America. I know that I have some clients who actually try to import the flour that they cook with so that they can sort of duplicate what might happen if they had a cleaner form of flour. Sherry, just diagnosed with diverticulitis. I'm so glad that you found our page. If you'd like to do a professional consult, there's a link in my bio. Here in Italy, in the kitchen, it's UNESCO Heritage Site. Oh, wow. That's so special. That sounds amazing. Are you a chef? Do you cook? Sounds like, I mean, you're very food oriented, very knowledgeable. So tell us about what it is, where you do, and if there's anything going on with your gut in particular, but would love to hear about that. Um, Miriam, the message you're seeing, something about hydrochloric acid. I just couldn't understand what it was you were asking. So I could see the message about hydrochloric acid, but I couldn't understand what you were asking. So how do you address it? You can take a digestive enzyme like my enzyme energy that has hydrochloric acid in it. It's called enzyme energy, and there's a link at the top of my page. And it has all, if you go to my website, it has all the information about it. I talk about digestive enzymes in all my videos. Yes, yeah, we'd love to hear about food in Italy. Please tell us. Nicole and I are all ears. Claudia, Nicole is an incredible chef. Oh, thank you, darling. Nicole is an amazing chef, Claudio. So can you, can a microbiome help with overgrowth? Um, it can, but I think what you're checking out first is exactly what type of overgrowth it is. So the answer is yes, but I think you're trying to figure out specifically what the overgrowth is. If, for instance, if the overgrowth was candida or yeast, you would treat it differently than other things. So once you get the stool sample test back, then you might consider doing a coaching call, and we can determine what the best pathway is to treat and heal. Hello, Rebby. Nice to have you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to everybody out there. I hope if you are in the East Coast, you are staying warm. I hope that you had a little bit of self-care day today, if not a lot of self-care. I hope, like Nicole, you're staying warm and cozy. And I hope that you are staying off the roads as much as you can if you live in places where they're icy. Hello, Brenda. Nice to have you. Nice to see you here. Wonderful to see everybody here, and it is a little. It's cloudy here today, which means my live will probably stay nice and bright. Uh, Italy has a fantastic climate and fantastic natural products. That is so true. Peace for Gaza. I am not. See, I haven't seen any of your comments. A Mediterranean diet. Yes. It's fantastic natural products. It is so true. And I live in California, which has a climate very similar to Italy. In fact, um, there's a part of our town that we call the Santa Barbara Riviera that has a very similar climate. We have pretty amazing weather here too, and lots of organic food. But still, the flour products you get are so incredible, and just the amount of how clean everything is there. It's a great place for food. I'm sure that you are really piquing Nicole's interest because she's a chef. Tyler, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you. Ashley Singh, Rev, nice to have you. If anybody is would like to book a coaching call, you can do so at the link in my bio. If you can't find it, you can send me a direct message. And that's where you'll also find my website and my products. But I also want, if anybody is new, to please check out our Facebook page, our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. That Nicole has amazing recipes and brands that we love, and products that we love that are gut healthy. Hello, Cicely. Nice to see you. The pizza and the pasta, fantastic grain, tomato, olive oil. Yeah, the olive oil in Italy is incredible, isn't it? It is. I actually have a client who owns a farm in Italy and imports the olive oil that they have on their small farm, and they make it into organic olive oil and sell it here. So, yeah, the olive oil is so good there, Claudio. You could just drink it like a food, right? That's so, so special. You're making all of us very hungry. Um, Diamond, nice to have you. Nice to have yeah. Yep, and wine, red and white. That is something that here on our Happy Gut Tribe team, we're probably pretty much avoiding because my specialty is helping people heal gut inflammation. So we are, for the moment, avoiding wine. But yeah, you can't get it better than they have it in Italy. Although maybe the French would argue with that. Hello, Marie Rivera. So nice to have you. If I haven't actually. I've never been. Nicole, have you ever been to Italy? On the lemons from Amalfi. Oh, I think you're talking to somebody who is just would probably get on a plane in a minute and be in the sunshine of Italy right now. Absolutely. Nicole, are you ready for a ticket out of the snow? I bet you are at this point. Marie, welcome to the Happy Gut Tribe. So nice to have you. You're ready. Nicole is ready. In Sicily, the top lemons and Iran's. Oh, Nicole is, I think we could hand her a ticket and she would be packed in about 20 minutes. Marie, welcome to our page. So nice to have you. Thank you all for being here. If you have any questions, you're welcome to send them here or you're welcome to send them to me in a direct message. The most important thing that I want to say right now for everybody is to just make sure you're just taking care of yourselves, and breathing. You like Montecito? Yes, and my clinic is just a few minutes from Montecito. It is very beautiful. Santa Barbara is an amazing place, and Montecito is very beautiful. I lived there for quite a bit of time, but I live now closer to the beach. You can't really go wrong with any of the parts of Santa Barbara. Miriam, I'm not seeing your messages, but if you send them to me in a direct message, I'll get them and I'll answer them tonight. Yes, and Montecito is just a couple of minutes from Santa Barbara, very, very close. The cool thing about this town is everything is 8 minutes from everything else. I'm 8 minutes from Montecito. I'm 8 minutes from my house. My husband is so spoiled. He doesn't have to drive more than 8 minutes to get anywhere. Chloe, nice to have you. Um, so nice to have you. Oh, Nicole, nice to have you back. Um, Quiet over on YouTube, but it's kind of that kind of a day. It is almost 4:30, so we're almost halfway through our live. For anybody here, if anybody would like more information about what we do, you'll check out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. And also, you'll find all of my products at the link in my bio. My favorite Italian recipes. Do you know? I think it's as simple as a classic baked chicken. I mean, they seem to do it there better than anywhere with rosemary and olive oil, and also all those fresh vegetables that the gardens grow. I like to just eat simple and clean. Nicole, what are your favorite Italian recipes? Nicole has a bigger variety, a bigger palette than I do. So I think, Nicole, you can jump in on that one. Hello, Chloe. Nice to have you. Um, oh, okie doke. Yep. I mean, I think that's something that Nicole could remake with goat cheese. I think that is definitely something we can remake with goat cheese and gluten-free pasta. I bet that sounds pretty good. We would also have to, Claudio, here on the Happy Gut Tribe, we don't use any cooked tomatoes because they're really inflammatory for the stomach. So we recreate, is coconut oil good for the gut? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Um, uh, Thank you for my gift badge, Claudio. So sweet. Eileen, nice to have you here. Nice to have everybody. If you're new, it's wonderful to have you. And thank you for being able to jump on and be with us today. And please take care of yourselves. Please do some deep breathing. I would love to hear what you're all doing for self-care. Rej, what are you doing for self-care this week? Shelley, what are you doing for self-care? Nicole, I know you're staying warm, Nicole, and I know you're cooking. Those are pretty great self-care things. I'd love to hear what um, L-glutamine. Yeah, I would say that's okay, Miriam. I haven't seen that to be a game changer. Um, Spices or herbs? Yes, you can have salt, rosemary, cocoa aminos. Great question. Salt, rosemary, no garlic, no onion. So that's a big one, right? No garlic and no onion, no black pepper, but ginger, cocoa aminos, salt, lemon, um, and then fresh herbs. You do exercises and stretches. That's great. Miriam, stress is one of the number one things. Oh, Nicole, I didn't see your favorites. I didn't get to see what your favorites were. Um, Shelley, are you using a low acid coffee? Because that's what I would suggest. If it's regular coffee is not okay for the gut, even with coconut oil in it. Um, what's the most famous dish in California? Oh my gosh, just like Italy, we have wonderful fish here. But I guess you'd have, it sort of depends on who is, I don't know. And also, we're very close to Mexico. So there's a lot of competition here between Italian food and Mexican food. Ricardo, nice to see you and nice to have you. um, it's not low acid. So, Shelley, I would suggest the company that jumped on earlier here, Pangea. You'll find their products. If you go to their page right here on TikTok, Nicole loves their coffee. Allison loves their coffee. They have many flavors of low acid. That's really important. Even if you put coconut oil or MCT oil in your coffee, if it is a regular coffee, it's going to be acidic. Can you have nutmeg? Yes. Great question. Great question. So it is no coffee, no regular coffee. Switch to low acid. There's so many brands now. One of the things about it becoming popular, which Nicole and I love, is how easy it's becoming to get. I even saw it at Trader Joe's. I think they have their own brand now. So that's great. No espresso. There's no espresso happening in this tribe. Espresso is way too acidic for the gut, and I don't think Pangea makes a low acid espresso. Hello, Wilson. Nice to have you. If you are new, I'm Julia Loggins. This is the Happy Gut Tribe. I'm joined by my ride or die, Nicole. I am a gut coach and colon therapist of over 40 years. I am not a doctor. This is not medical advice. And my specialty is helping you heal inflammatory gut issues. So nice to be here. If you're new, nice to meet you. Hello, Wendy. So nice to have everybody here. and Nicole, do you know one thing that I am noticing? If you're hearing this, I'm noticing our numbers are really low, and I've noticed that a lot with the algorithm change of this week. Big changes in the algorithm. So interesting. But that's okay. That's life, and onward we shall go. Hello, Bridget Lyons. Nice to have you, and nice to have everybody. It's past 4:30, so yeah, big changes. Wow, big changes. It's very different here. Very different. I'm sure you have noticed that. Um, and you know, happy to be here, but very different. Um, for anybody, if you are looking for our Happy Gut Tribe page, it's on Facebook. The link to everything that I do is at the link in my bio, and um, and you can also find us on all the, yeah, I would say that what you were saying is true, about a 5 billion%, not for the better, not for the better. Um, yeah, very disappointing. Um, but I'm hearing that new things will be happening in other places, and maybe we are going to expand this year. My word for the year, does everybody have a word for the new year? My word for this year is expand. Um, so I'm looking to expand, and maybe that means, Nicole, you and I will be charting some new territory. Um, Miriam, the digestive enzymes with hydrochloric acid help with low stomach acid because they add hydrochloric acid to your stomach after you eat a protein meal so that your food can break down. And that's what all digestive enzymes with hydrochloric acid do. It's just that most of the ones on the market have either too much or too little. So I created one that has an amount that is very tolerable for people with sensitive gut issues. Hello, Edmund. Nice to have you. Nice to have everybody here. And Nicole, all of Claudio's food um, discussions have made me so hungry for all kinds of things that I don't eat, but that sound pretty amazing. I was thinking about that conversion of lasagna to a gluten-free pasta with goat cheese. Hello, Chandra. Nice to see you. If you are new, we're so happy to see you. That's one thing that we might actually be seeing, Nicole, is some new people, since the things just kind of got thrown up in the air. Hello, Brenda. Um, so if low stomach acid, good question. If low stomach acid doesn't get addressed, then you basically have a red carpet to nasty critters. It's basically like you're saying, come on in the door and move in here because I don't have any checks and balances. Um, and and also, you can get really bloated because food just doesn't break down in your stomach. Also, that can lead to other problems like acid reflux because food just isn't breaking down. It's just sitting there like a rock. Um, oh, yes. Good. Thank you for answering that, Nicole. Butter lettuce is the absolute best. If you can find a baby romaine, that could work as well. Yeah. So, Miriam, you have all the symptoms of very low stomach acid. And a digestive enzyme like enzyme energy could be a real game changer for you. Um, uh, it's not that it causes more harm, Jorge. It's just that hydrochloric acid is the digestive enzyme that breaks down protein. It has nothing to do with harm. It just means that the the exact digestive enzyme that breaks down protein is hydrochloric acid. That's why you want to take it after your protein meals. But honestly, you can take a digestive enzyme with hydrochloric acid after any meal. I take it after any meal. And lots of people do as well. So we have 20 minutes left. Really nice to have everybody here. And I'm also hoping that you're all going to take really good care of yourselves this week. Lots happening in the world, lots of not good things, lots of sad and tough things. So please take care of yourselves. You're so welcome, Miriam. No, Jenna, I take it at the end of every meal. If I feel I am Nicole and I are twins. If I don't take it at the end of every meal, I feel like garbage too. I get bloated. Food sits in my stomach like a rock. I want to take a nap, but it's not a good feeling if I want to take a nap. It's just like there's just no energy and my blood sugar can crash because having food not digest crashes your blood sugar. Um, I have brain fog. It's all not good. I just feel like somebody dropped an anchor, and it's not a good one. It's oh, Miriam, that's a great question. Always after. You always want to take a digestive enzyme with hydrochloric acid after a meal, not on an empty stomach. So make sure that you're taking enzyme energy at the end of your protein meals or any meal that you take it. The only meal that you don't really need it for would be if you're going to have goat yogurt, if you're going to have a baked apple without the skin, if you're going to have applesauce, you don't need it. Jenna, you can take it at the end of any, I take it at the end of any meal. So does Nicole. It doesn't matter whether there's protein or not. You can take it with a meal, just closer to the end. Um, Oh, great question. No balsamic and no red vinegar. No, 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 no. We want to make sure you're using lemon juice. No red vinegar. Absolutely not. No vinegar. No, 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 no. Um, yeah. You can take it at the end of your meals, Miriam, with a little bit of electrolyte water, right? So, Pompia Silipo, absolutely no vinegar. You can take it. I take it after every meal. Um, the only thing that you don't want to take it is like, say you have you just have like applesauce or a little bit of avocado. You probably don't need it. You don't need it after a smoothie. You don't need it after bone broth. Hello, Dr. David, my friend. Here's our proctologist, whom I refer to, um, who just lives a little bit south of me. Welcome, welcome to our live call. Winter, what's my thoughts on psyllium? As a gut coach who specializes in people with diverticulitis. I can tell you that if you take 100% psyllium product, I see great big balls of glue in the gut. And it's really hard because it gets stuck in those pockets. That's the problem with it in my experience as a gut coach for 40 years and colon therapist for 40 years. People who have inflamed guts, especially dealing with diverticulitis or diverticulosis, if you put psyllium in a glass and fill it with water and walk away, you're going to have a big ball of glue. And I have seen so much of that come through in my tube. So yeah, if you, oh yes, thank you. I'm so glad that you're sending our friend back to watch. I just did a video on vinegar. Yes, thank you, Jenna. I have a whisper of psyllium in my Happy Gut Cleanse. And a whisper of it is totally different than 100% psyllium product. But that's a great question. And yes, I love a little whisper of it because it combines with the other ingredients in my Happy Gut Cleanse to move through. But 100% psyllium product is going to do something entirely different. But that's a great question, Jenna. And I purposely chose a tiny, tiny smidge of it, just a tiny whisper of it, it is great that you knew that. And I love that question because people are like, but wait a minute, isn't some in your product? Yes, I put a tiny, tiny amount. It's the amount that's the problem. It's not that psyllium is some kind of terrible thing. It's just that in large amounts, it creates a ball of glue. It's all about the amount. So thank you, Jenna. That's a great question. And I'm actually about to drop a video all about my Happy Gut Cleanse tonight. Hello, Taurus. 15 minutes left. And thank you for being such a, oh, you're so welcome, Miriam. If you have any questions when you get your product, you know where to find me. You can leave a direct message or send me an email. Um, so Jenna, are you using my Happy Gut Cleanse? I want to hear all about it. I was actually looking for some reviews to add to the post that I have tonight, and it was just making me so happy to see the unbelievable results that people have with Happy Gut Cleanse. I had a client who was saying not only were they going to the bathroom better than they ever had, but they lost 6 pounds. I had another client who completely healed their gut. I mean, it's so incredible. Um, and I think that just has to do with the combination of ingredients. And Nicole and I have learned that, herbs do what needs to be done, and it is a colon balancer. If you have constipation, it is going to get things moving. If you have the runs, it's going to calm everything down so that you're not in the bathroom 20 times a day. People who have colitis or ulcerative colitis have an opposite problem from constipation, and sometimes they can be in the bathroom a dozen times a day, and it's depleting and exhausting. Yeah. Jenna, great question though. It's a great question. It is my number one selling product for a reason. The way that the herbs come together in that product are just do something that I don't think, even when I created it, I don't think I could have imagined the level of results that we would have with it. Rose Petal, nice to have you. Um, it is the cool thing about it is it's non-habit forming. There's no bloat. There's no embarrassing trips to the bathroom. There's no cramps, and it's not irritating, and it's not habit forming. So it's something that people can use on a regular basis, and I love that. I love that it's just a very it's something that can help actually heal the gut and actually help your colon work better, and actually heal the very root cause of constipation, which is a colon that is full of waste, where the muscles don't have any tone anymore. Just like the muscles haven't gone to the gym because they have, so there's just so much in there. Hello, Clement. Hello, Clara Jerry. Hello, Angela. Welcome, welcome. And so nice to see everybody. I will throw out again, what kind of salad do Nicole and I love butter lettuce salads. If I have anything other than butter lettuce, I have baby arugula or baby romaine, and I have avocado oil or avocado oil or olive oil with lemon juice. And I will put some herbs like rosemary in it and some sea salt. Um, and some avocado, a little bit, and that's my favorite salads. I might put some leftover grilled veggies in my salad. I like that too, especially leftover grilled asparagus. Leftover grilled veggies are fabulous in salads. They really give bulk to the salad, so you're not eating so much raw food. Anybody with gut issues, you don't want to eat a huge bowl of raw food. Allison, oh my gosh, what an absolute treat is it to see you, love. Hello, happy Sunday. Sending you so much love from both Nicole and I. How are you? How's Randy? How's Honey? Thank you for being here. I hope that you're doing okay. I hope you're breathing, and I hope you took a little time for yourself today. We love you. Crumbled goat cheese in a salad. That sounds great. Allison, we're talking about what to put in a salad. Um, and Allison actually has a very favorite olive oil that comes from a ranch or a farm very close to her, that has lemon in it. It's very amazing. And I like to use olive oil or avocado oil. I love butter lettuce. I love baby romaine. I actually love all kinds of lettuce, but those organic spring mixes that have very um, hard to digest greens, very fibrous greens, do not do those. Do not do those. Oh, yours is from Israel. Oh, well, that has to be amazing. That's, because after all, that's where olive trees come from. Hello, Elish Selly. Oh, Allison, so nice to see you. I hope you're doing great, and kisses to you, and lots of deep breaths for going through. You're probably helping people through this unimaginable time. So, for everybody who is doing that, please take care of yourselves. I know we have our Allison here. We have 10 more minutes, but we got to have our Allison on before the end, and that is just the best. Um, so Allison, if you, I don't know if we're going to get your messages, but I'd still love to know what's happening with you. Misty, hello, nice to see you. Amani, Jay, hello, everybody. We have 10 minutes left, and been very quiet on YouTube. Permanent cheese good. Is that Parmesan? I'm thinking maybe you mean Parmesan. If it the kind of cheese that we um, uh, suggest that you have comes from a goat or sheep. Goat cheese is our favorite type of cheese. So any flavor of goat cheese, um, so it doesn't really matter what the flavor is as long as it comes from a goat. That's what we're about here is products that come from a goat. Sheep is fine too. So yeah, goat or sheep, that's it. Yeah, that's absolutely it. And Nicole, the client that I was telling you about that was perusing the Happy Gut Tribe page for products, was so excited to go home and put some of that sour cream that you found that was made from coconut, I believe. They were about to put some of that. I can't remember what they were adding it to, but they were all excited about it. Maybe avocado, I'm not sure. I can't remember, but they were so excited to go home and try it because they have not had anything like that for a long time. I know. Yeah, it sounds really good. I think they were so excited to find it. They took a picture of it when they got to the store, and I was like, "Yes, you could totally have that." Nicole found that for us, and we're so excited. Yeah, it has no soy. That's what was so exciting about it. For anybody out there who loves sour cream, if you do, who doesn't love sour cream? There's a brand that I can't think of at the moment that Nicole found that does not have soy, and there's no dairy, and it is on our Happy Gut Tribe page. I think it starts with a V, but I can't think of the name right now. Anyway, hello, Danny. Nice to see you. We've got 9 minutes left. And then I'm going to go home and have some lamb chops. What bottle dressing would I recommend? I don't know. I don't know any bottle dressings that don't have vinegar. Um, I don't know any bottled dressings that don't have vinegar. Nicole, do you know any bottled salad dressings that don't have vinegar? There used to be a brand that just did lemon. Um, that was, I believe it was called Amy's, but I haven't seen that particular flavor in the stores. So that's a great question, and I don't know. Maybe that's a Nicole question. Let me see if I can turn that off. Maybe that's a Nicole question, which is to research if there is any brand of bottled salad dressing that does not have vinegar in it. Um, I can't think of one. Hello, Sheila. Good question, though. That's a Nicole research question. And I love to give Nicole research questions. Hello, Sheila. Welcome to the Happy Gut Tribe. Happy to have you here. We are talking about food, which makes me starving, and I'm going to go home and eat. And for everybody on the East Coast, I think they probably already had dinner. And we will be back next Sunday. Um, and we will be back at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you have any questions between now and then, send me a direct message. If you're looking for my products, there's my link in the bio. If you're looking for a professional coaching call, you can sign up at the link in the bio. Hello, EM. Nice to see you. Nice to have everybody here. And mostly it's just so sweet to get to be hanging out with you. Not even 5 minutes left. Yeah, we have a few minutes left, and then and the light held up, which is so cool. So I didn't completely become all dark where you can't see me. Hello, Tom Reekmans. Welcome to our Happy Gut Tribe Live. Thank you for everybody who's been here today. Thank you to Arej. Always nice to see you. Thank you to Allison. The light is good. Thank you to Allison. I love you, Nicole. Hope you get your products soon. I'm afraid that I was been afraid that the weather might make everything take an extra day, but you'll get them. Hello, Amanda. For anybody looking for my products or services, the link is in the bio. Everything else you're going to find on our Happy Gut Tribe page. which is on Facebook, and it has all kinds of goodies from us. And and if you have any questions, you can always leave either me a message or Nicole, and we will get to you as soon as we can. Hello, Mama Bears from England. Nice to see you. I think you are a mama. You must. I bet you have a wonderful tribe of cubs that you adore very much. Very nice to have you here, especially because it's very late where you are. Hello, Rita. Love music. Nice to see you. We have just a couple of moments left. Shelley, thank you for hanging out with us. And I believe that you ordered the Happy Gut Cleanse. If you have any questions, please, you know where to find me. It is safe to take up to 6 a day. So, you know, do what you need to do, but start very slow. Whenever anybody's taking a new supplement, we suggest starting with one at a time, one new supplement at a time, and start low. You can always build up. Let your body get used to it. Hello, Maggie. Hello, Dee Dee Premium. Nice to see you. And you know what, Nicole, I noticed too, well, we'll talk about it later, what I noticed and didn't notice about today. That is lots of different things, though. Hello, Grid. It's normal to have anxiety and depression. It is not normal to have anxiety and depression or weakness just because you're 55. Um, I would say if you have anxiety and depression, um, and one thing to get checked is your hormones. I would ask you to make sure your doctor checks your hormones, all of your hormones, your thyroid, all your a big hormone panel. Doctor said it's menopause. So, are you taking bioidentical hormones? Um, Make sure that you are working with someone who specializes. I would suggest that you the only thing about psychiatrists is they're not going to treat you for your hormones. So, Rita, would you follow someone here on this app called Dr. Marie Claire Haber, Haber? Um, and yes, of course, you can talk to a psychiatrist. Just make sure, though, you go to a specialist in menopause. And if you check this app, if you check on TikTok, Rita, look for a medical doctor named Dr. Marie Claire Haber, Haber. She wrote a best-selling book called The Pause. And on her website, she will have all kinds of recommendations for colleagues who are wonderful in treating menopause. You can even work with someone online. There's all kinds of online, and actually, there's another wonderful gosh, there's another wonderful link I'm thinking of as well. Rita, send me a DM and I have another person to connect you to around that. But that's just so, so important. The doctors may say it's menopause, but I just don't know how they're treating you. And that has so much to do with depression and anxiety. So yeah, please get that checked. Hello, Santee. We have another minute or two, and then we are going to scoot. And Nicole is probably, thank you so much, Rita. I look forward to hearing from you. Hello, Gwen. Nicole is probably going to go bundle up and do something to just continue to be warm because it's late and cold and snowy where Nicole is. And I'm going to go feed my pups who've been so good and they've just been resting and sleeping and not making a lot of noise. So I'm very lucky. Good night. You're going to go work on your crafts. I love you, Nicole. Mwah. Big hugs to you. Hello, City. Please, everybody, join us next week. Nicole and I will be back 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sunday. If you have any questions, please send me a direct message. You can sign up for a coaching call. When you sign up for a coaching call, you will receive for free my online course, which is the Gut Fix Formula, which what I love about that is that you don't have to take notes when you talk to me because everything is written out there. Good night, everybody. Love you all. And Nicole and I will see you all next week. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Reg, good night, good night. Mapia, to anybody who's jumping on now, we will be back in a week. Okay, good night, everybody. Love you.